I'm muted. There we go. I like to start out with a little test. You know what I mean? I like to start out the lives with a little nice little test. First of all, welcome D Collins. Shout out to you. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to you, John Stewart. Welcome. Welcome to Taylor. I want to send a thank you to Nix Burks. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, Pam with the bad hair. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Pam. Much appreciated. Thank you so much, Pam. That means a lot. So thank you so much to Pam and to Nix. Welcome to Taylor, John, and D Collins. Downtown Freddie Brown. I think of the Supersonics. I think of that wildly disrespectful Sean Kemp dunk. And also kids all over the yard. That's what I think of when I think of Seattle. So shout out to the Seattle Supersonics, the subject of one of the greatest hip hop bars of all. The Lakers beat the Supersonics. Speaking of the Lakers, Lakers are back, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. Oh, welcome to Rocky, welcome to you, and welcome to Shanzi. Welcome to you. Welcome. Much appreciated. Welcome. To all the members. Shout out to, is that Damian Lennon? Did I see Damian Lennon? Diana Lyman. Samuel Jackson was superb. Shout out to you, Diana. Thank you, Diana. It was a comedian named Damian Lennon who I performed with back in the day. I just had a moment. Thank you, Andre. Thank you. I appreciate that. But once I took that photo at the barbershop, you knew another video ending was coming. you knew. Let me just take it. So, I actually was not supposed to. I got my hair cut and then I went on that vacation. But then ended up shooting a bunch of stuff before I went on a vacation, made stuff while I was on a vacation. I came back and I was supposed to, I synced it. Eric. Is he out for the year? Don't tell me he out for the year. That's crazy. I wasn't supposed to be shooting all the content that I was shooting because I knew I looked like, what did I look like? I know I look like the Black Power Ranger. Okay. I knew I was walking around with a shape up looking like the Black Power Ranger. I was not supposed to be shooting content. That was the deal. But I couldn't help myself. And so now I got all this content out here with me looking like the Black Power Ranger. Y'all know exactly what content I'm talking about. I've done a lot of them. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. So, bro, see, the Black Power Ranger is why I had to have that line in what video? In the Venezuela line, in the video about the Venezuelans for Trump. I had to have that line where I said, well, I guess I grew up with the 80s, 90s media and how they characterize Black people. Because that's what I was looking at. I was looking at the Black Power Ranger. You know what I mean? That's what I was looking at. By the way, while we're on the topic of that, something occurred to me. See, that was my childhood. That was my child. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we had. That's what we had. Steve Urkel and the Black Power Ranger. That's what we had. Don't have glasses. Don't have glasses as a Black kid in the 80s and 90s. That's what you got. It don't matter whether you look like Urkel. It really. You could walk around looking like Myles Garrett. If you got glasses, you Urkel. Like that was it. That was how creative they were in the 80s. And shout out to Jaleel White because he has acknowledged that. He has acknowledged the pain that he put all of us through. This is what always happens in a lot. I got a whole plan that I was going a whole plan that I wanted to do, and now I'm off it already. Because y'all got me going. Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much. Thank you, Karen. If you got a membership from Karen, send her a thank you. Welcome to Ronnie IQ. Welcome to you. Thank you to City Dawn from Seattle. I said Seattle is one of my favorite places to perform, along with Indianapolis and New York and Canada. So yes, much love to Seattle. Lulu, thank you. Thank you. If you got a membership from Lulu, send her a thank you, would you please? We got Saved by the Bell. Yeah, we got Saved by the Bell. We got Lisa Turtle, who the second that Zach Morris decided that he wanted to halfway look her way, that was it. That was it. She gave in to Zach's wiles one episode, and then they just decided, oh, you know what? The racists don't like this. And they just press the reset button and act like we're supposed to pretend like that never even happened. Okay. I was recording a video, right? I was recording the video, the Venezuelans for Trump video, right? I was recording that video, and something dawned on me. And thinking about just how absurd it is to me that so many people would have believed what the administration had to say, to the point of putting their own safety on the craps table, right? And then it occurred to me, I said, everybody doesn't have my experience. Everybody doesn't have my experience. Everybody doesn't have our collective experience. And by our, I mean people who are around my age, Black people who are around my age, people from the DMV, whatever groups I might belong to. Everybody doesn't have our experience, right? Thank you. Shout out Trinidad and Tobago. Isn't Otto Bolden from there? Thank y'all for Otto Bolden. Thank you. To me, it's ridiculous to believe something like that. But they haven't been through what I've been through. They haven't been through what we've been through. And by we, I mean any number of those groups, right? And when I think about what I've been through, and maybe I might do some more videos about this at some point. I might do some videos getting into this a little bit, because I have kids, and right now one of the biggest challenges confronting me is what is the best way to socialize my kids. I can tell you how I was socialized. I grew up in the DMV, and I was a pretty good student. I was a very good student, actually, and I was able to test into a tag magnet program that meant that I was bused across the county. I'm from Prince George's County. I was bused across the county to a different part of the county, so I didn't go to the neighborhood school. I went to a different part of the county where they participated in a tag magnet program. The place where we lived was overwhelmingly Black. My class was white with like a couple of Black kids. I don't think anybody was Spanish. I think it might have been one Indian girl who was in there, but it was all white class, right? And that school that participated in the tag magnet program also had what they call comprehensive. Comprehensive was just regular, right? Non-tag magnet. Comprehensive, all Black. So in this school, you have two classifications. You have the regular comprehensive, which is Black, and you have the tag magnet, which is white with like a couple of Cocoa Puffs floating in the milk that you don't feel like going to get, so you just put it down the sink, right? So you got to think about what that does to the brain of a 8-year-old, 9-year-old, 10-year-old, when I'm just having it reinforced time and time again that I had to be exceptional to get out of this environment, to test, I had to be exceptional to test out of this overwhelming Black environment and to get into the white class, essentially, the tag magnet class. Not to mention, of course, being surrounded with the images of what the media projected to us in the 80s and the 90s, who we in fact were, right? It wasn't until like maybe like the Malcolm X, because I wasn't old enough. If I would have been old enough, then hip hop would have helped that socialization, right? Like Public Enemy and stuff like that would have helped, but I wasn't old enough yet. So I wasn't listening to that. So it wasn't until the Malcolm X, pro-Black, Kente Cloth, early 90s, neo, was that neo soul? It wasn't until then that I started to broaden my own awareness of the value that was inherent in me. And I moved from there to a prep school in high school, which is more the same conditioning that I had when I was in grade school. I go to Ivy League. I went to Columbia, more the same conditioning that I had when I was in grade school. And it really was the social consciousness on the ground in New York in the early 2000s and the advent of social media, where I really started to break down a lot of the colonial thinking that I had downloaded about me and about myself. And I'm very, how should I say, to me, I look back on it and it makes me angry that I lost like at least a good 25 years, around 30-ish years, but at least a good 25 without having the proper level of pride in myself, in my people, in people who look like me, not having the deeper context to why when we go into DC, I see all these people that look like me that are struggling, doing bad, and we go into the businesses, we go into the federal buildings, and everybody looks totally different, and they're dressed up, and I'm supposed to feel grateful that I was allowed inside, not knowing what had happened to my people, not knowing the full story to why this looks the way that it looks. That is a big deal to me, because I wasted, I don't want to say wasted, because I accomplished a lot of things during that period of time, but I spent a lot of time in darkness. And I mentioned having kids because that becomes a big deal, because you're trying to figure out how to give them every opportunity, but at the same time, not have them be subject to what I was subject to. And quite frankly, there's a very tight fraternity of Black men who went to my high school, because there's so few of us. because it's so few of us, we can all go to the game. There's a fraternity of Black men that went to my high school, and in the post Black Lives Matter years, like in the last 6 or 7 years, there's been a lot of conversation about what we went through, what we emerged from, and how you were affected by it, right? And one thing that I have been blown away by. I would put on a scale of 1 to 10, right? If you rank the level of anger that people had on a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably be like in the context of them, not where my anger is 1 to 10. I mean, relative to them, relative to the people that went to my school, I'm probably at like a 4. Compared to them, I'm probably at like a 4. The level of fury, because we've had a bunch of Zoom conversations and meetings and stuff, the level of fury that I have seen from other brothers who felt so led astray was maddening. And there was no age parameter that you could put on it. Some of these kids were younger, significantly younger than me. Some of these kids were in their 20s. Okay. So when I look at like, the launching point for this was Latinos for Trump, right? I was doing this video and I said, it really triggers me, let's say. I hate using that word, but I'll use it. It fits. I feel particularly triggered by, how they say in therapists or psychologists will say the thing that bothers you in other people is the thing you hate in yourself. You heard that before? Or what you see, parts of yourself that you see in other people, right? So I think one of the things that really bothers me, right, is to see that internalized white supremacy as it exhibits itself in other disenfranchised groups. I think partly because it literally flies in the face of, shout out to Be Humble. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out. That's my man. Be Humble, one of the day ones, man. To see that internalized white supremacy exhibited by other disenfranchised groups really bothers me. One, because it flies in the face of so much that of what we are trying to accomplish together. It's like sitting on the rock that we're trying to push up the hill. And you also give cover to people that have no motivation to try and change. You give them cover by pointing to those who will wear that hat or put on that cape and say everything is fine, right? Yet at the same time, I can't pretend that I don't know what it's like to exhibit those tendencies, because I do. And I've spent a lot of time trying to work through that. One thing I can say, though, is that all that time, right? All that time that that I had spent in the wilderness, let's call it. No, all that time that I had spent on the, on the path, on the, on the journey, on the path back to some level of awareness. I was pretty conscious of it. It's a weird balancing act, because on the one hand, you say, well, if you're aware of it, then you can look to change it. So I definitely wasn't aware of it when I was young, but when I got older, it became more problematic, almost like when you change your wardrobe. You know what I mean? It was like an old jacket. It wasn't really fitting like that anymore, but that's what I was used to putting on. So that's what I put on. But I was very conscious of it when I left because I knew it looked like crap. I knew it didn't fit no more, but that's what I had. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm going with. So I say that because in all of these like various groups, right, when we're trying to figure out how to put this this coalition back together, this resistance coalition back together, people, I don't believe that people are unaware of this conditioning or how problematic it is. In some instances, their awareness is actually the motivation. In some cases, when we've seen people, some of Latinos for Trump talk about other Latinos like a dog, right? When we've seen them try and put a caste system in their own community, not only are they aware, this is the kind of hierarchy that they actually want. They want to play to their proximity. They feel like they've reached a level of proximity where it'd be advantageous to preserve it. More advantageous to preserve it than not. Well, here's the crazy thing, though. Here's the crazy thing. We can never make progress if not for the leadership of those whose interests could be best served by becoming a pick-me. You asked me what would have been better, and I'm gonna go to the extreme example, right? But you give an extreme example. Let's say Martin, right? You tell me what would have been in the best interest of the power structure in the 60s to eliminate Dr. Martin Luther King, or to make sure that he and his family never have to work again. They will all be taken care of. All you got to do is start making some of these radio appearances and start making some of these televised speeches towards the preservation of the white power structure. It's a hard right turn, but take your time. We think eventually you can get there. What do you think would have been better? Now, if it was in today's day and age, you throw on a red hat and a Blue Lives Matter flag behind you and start a YouTube channel or a podcast. You tell me what would have been in the best interest of the power structure. It's not to eliminate them. It's to turn them into a mouthpiece for what you got going on. So what I'm saying is the people that have stood in the way, the people that have stood in the gaps in order to allow us this level of space and freedom that we have today, which is fluid, the people that stood in the gaps, it was in their best interest to do the other thing too. You're not special and unique because you got a little bit of proximity and you got a little bit of esteem, or you got a little bit of money, and all of a sudden, oh well, actually, it's better for you. You're just selfish. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's it. Anyway, I didn't intend to go down and go into that bag, but I did feel like those of you who watched that video, I did feel like that warranted more explanation because I had that realization while I was recording the video. You know what I mean? So I didn't record the video. This is crazy. This is wild. I didn't record the video with that point in mind. So I didn't go too far deep into it, but I definitely felt like it needed further explanation. Now, I'm looking at the U.S. military. By the way, shout out to a couple people emailed me this. Shout out to SRK 18. Shout out to you. Shout out to my man CE. Shout out to y'all. A couple of you guys sent me this. U.S. military no longer recruiting at Black Engineer event, but still recruiting at NRA sponsored events. See, this is why y'all got me messed up. Because so after I got my hair cut, I went on a wild, crazy run. I recorded mad videos. I recorded this Cincinnati video because I got a Cincinnati video. I got a Cincinnati video. I recorded the video about what happened down in Cincinnati. What happened down in Natty? Shout out to the Bearcats. I should have wore. Well, I guess all I got is my Bengals jersey. All I got is my Anthony Munoz. Shout out to the Bearcats and the Bengals and the Reds. Shout out to y'all. So I recorded this. Why am I? By the way, that was supposed to come out today too. I was so excited. Last night when I finished putting the finishing touches and editing that Cincinnati video, and I was like, I'm gonna kill them tomorrow. It's like, hey, me late at night, ask Miss Ray. Me late at night, like midnight, when I got my finishing touches on my video for tomorrow, and I upload that. Oh, I'm gonna kill them tomorrow. Why they put my video in review? Why they put my video in review, dog? Why they put my video in review? You know what I mean? And I made a clean version. And a dirty version. I uploaded both of them. They both in review. And I think they're still in review. Hold up. They still in review. That's crazy. They are still in review. Fortunately, I had a backup, which is what y'all got, which was the black. But the reason why I had a backup, you know how much stuff. So I recorded the Ohio video. I recorded the video about Ro Khanna getting into it with JD Vance. JD Vance elevating, bringing back the white supremacists to Doge. Yep. So I got that. I got the Darren Beatty because that wasn't going to go unaddressed. So I got the Darren Beatty. I had to do the Proud Boys video. That one came out already. I got one about Jasmine Crockett saying that all the Republicans been castrated. I was on a run. Like all these I recorded like since I got my haircut. Any other ones? Oh, and then I got a Races of the Month compilation, which is coming out. And then today I saw Chernobyl's boy, Rob Smith. I'm playing. And Chernobyl's comment is just here in the front. You Google Bethany and change the name of the golf. Yeah. I saw Rob Smith had something to say about Kendrick. So I had to talk about that. And then I was literally in the process of making a video about white versus black and brown immigration. Right? I was literally going to make that video. I had told Regina, I was like, hey, I want to do a video about like how white immigration is just ignored and just immigrants are just brown. Like that's I want to make that video. I was in the process of making that video, right? And then they are interested in opening up the refugee program to South African Afrikaners. Right? So that had to be addressed. So I was like, okay, let me get these two out. Right? And then I'm a chill because I got too many videos, right? I got too many videos out. Like I probably got like eight, 9 videos out. Like they're not all done, but like that I've shot that have not seen the light of day yet. Some of them are done. Most of them are done, actually. So I'm like, okay, you gotta chill. And you gotta start working out. Those of you who were in the members live know I had to send some love out to my ladies out there who have to make a sacrifice, whether or not you want to be fit or whether or not you want to keep some of these enhancements you got up there. Matter of fact, it's not just ladies, it's ladies and men of a certain age. You want to exercise? Do you want the joy and do you want the joy and freedom that comes with the mind body connection and knowing that you are a healthy human being and that you have a fully realized physical body? Do you want that? Do you want meditation in action? Or do you want to keep this shape up? Like which one? Because you can't have both. You can't have both. You cannot, you can't, Either you gonna feel good about yourself on the inside, or you gonna feel good about your head. We can't have both. No, maybe as a young man I could have had both, but I can't have both. Now I actually got to send some love out. Anybody got a man unit or wigs? Anybody that does wigs or a man unit? I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Hold me a spot. Hold me. If you have a man unit or you wear ladies or men who wear wigs or toupees, hold me a spot because now I see the wisdom. Now I see the wisdom. It took a minute. Now I see the wisdom. The ability to work out, take a shower, meditate, and put my hair back on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know what, Oscar's right. Going bald. That's the other thing I could do. Going bald. Fortunately, in the 80s, I don't know if this is a black thing or what, but like fortunately in the 80s, they were big on shaping kids' scalps. Or at least my mother's friend group was big on shaping kids' scalps. I guess that I don't know what had happened in the 70s, but apparently in the early 80s, it was a big deal to shape your kid's scalp. So my mother made sure that I had like you know what I mean? She made sure I was going to be straight just in case it came to bald. So I think I could probably do bald. You know what I mean? I think I could probably do bald. So we'll see. The other thing they was doing, apparently, my mother was told not to eat meat when she was pregnant. And so she didn't eat meat the whole time she was pregnant. And I didn't get all the vitamins I was supposed to get or nutrients I was supposed to get. So as a result, at least according to all the doctors when I was young, I'm wild ashy. Like I get wild ashy. Wild ashy. I don't know the connection. I don't know what happened. But if I don't apply significant coats of lotion multiple times a day in the wintertime, you can absolutely draw on my skin. Absolutely. Absolutely. I remember one time, the basketball team, I think I was in junior high school. And I was playing on the basketball team, the B League neighborhood team. I was trash, but I was playing on the B League neighborhood team, and there was a lot of bullying. And I was pretty small at that time. And so I didn't really stand up to the bullying. And also I looked up to them because they were better players than me and whatnot. They played tic-tac-toe on my knees on the bench. They did. They played the whole game. They played the whole game of tic-tac-toe on my knees on the bench. My only saving grace is these were the days before camera phones and smartphones. Because if this would have been in the camera phone, smartphone era, I could never get a good job. You know what I mean? I could never get a good job. You know, I applied, like, yeah, I went to Columbia University. I graduated with a 3.8, and you know, I did internships in Washington, D.C., and you know, I joined a couple clubs while I was there. I was in an improv troupe, and also worked at a soup kitchen. And I very much would love for you to consider me for this opportunity. Well, it looks like you got a pretty good resume, but are these your knees? They playing tic-tac-toe on? Are they playing tic-tac-toe? Is this you? Huh? Yeah, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. No, because we'd be the laughing stock of the whole industry if we bring you aboard. So I'm sorry. Yeah, we have you going to a conference and representing the company, and everybody whispering, you know, sending videos back and forth of them playing tic-tac-toe on your knees. So we can't even do it. Yeah. Great. Find the gratitude. Find the gratitude. All right, I'm way behind on these messages. I apologize. I got that. See, that's what they do. They get me off and running. They get me off and running. That's what they do. By the way, shout out to the Pacific Northwest. Obviously, I'm repping Seattle today, but my dad is actually from Portland. Y'all don't know it's black people in Portland. I know, right? It's black people in Portland. By the way, there is a show. You see how my mind goes? I just said, let me go to these messages, and now I'm about to talk about a show that's coming on PBS about the Great Migration. I will land that. There's a show coming on PBS. I taped it the other day talking about the Great Migration. I'm fascinated by that. Because I know, like, my dad's family is from Louisiana, and apparently it's a gang of them that just went from Louisiana to Portland. Like, they have this whole enclave, these black communities in Portland, just black people from Louisiana. And you see that, like, Mississippi went a place, and Alabama went a place, and Georgia went a place. That's fascinating to me. I'm so all in on that. So anyway, shout out to PBS. We're going to fight for you, PBS. We're going to fight for you. I love me some PBS now. All right, where was I? TP, thank you. Shout out to you, sir. Shout out to you. I very much appreciate that. I don't know that I thank Lulu. Well, I do want to thank you, Lulu, anyway. And also City. Yeah, we repping Pacific Northwest today. Shout out to Eugenia. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to Lady T. Thank you very much. Thank you to Larice. Thank you. Shout out to you. Thank you, Larice. Princess Z. Shout out to Toronto. I've spent some time in Toronto. I've enjoyed my time in Toronto. Thank you. Lady T, thank you again. Lady T circled the block. Thank you for that, Lady T. Where to support with the membership? I can't find it. So BG, there is a link to membership in the description to all of the videos. So if you go to the video that I posted earlier today, the Black conservative video, or if you go to one I posted yesterday, the Venezuelan for Trump video, all the videos that I post, you go into the description and you'll see a link right there. Or Miss Ray has been posting it all throughout this live, so that's another way that you can do it. Lisa K, welcome, Lisa K. Very happy to have you. Love your show. Just showing a native Washingtonian's love. Thank you, Lola. Thank you. I appreciate that. We are very well represented online. The DMV is. Hey, yeah. Shout out to you, Lola. Thank you. Quentin, welcome, sir. Thank you. Denise, welcome to you. This is really happening. Yes, it is. This is really happening. Shout out to you. If you got a membership from This Is Really Happening, send them some love. Send them a thank you. Snack Panther. I love that. Well done. Thank you to Snack Panther. If you got a membership from Snack Panther, send him a welcome. Quentin Cooper. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Rice Street. Thank you. Much appreciated. If you got membership from Rice Street, send him a thank you. Now, we talking about jurisdictions. I got to show some love to my NFC East brethren. See, all y'all talk trash about Philly. First of all, let me say this. This is a crazy upset. I would say the most jerseys that I own for a city would probably be LA would be third because of the Lakers. LA would be third because of the Lakers, because I got a gang of Kobe's and I got a gang of Magics. And then I got Jerry West, Elgin Baylor. I got a couple Wilts. And then you throw that with the Jackie Robinson and the Bo Jackson, and I got a Woodson. I don't know if you include Eric Dickerson. LA would be third. Second would be DC. I know it's bad. It's bad. I know it's bad. DC will be second. I got a lot of Redskins football team commanders. Obviously, I got a lot of Wizards and Bullets, and I got a couple Nationals. I got a couple Capitals. They would probably be second. Philly would be first. Because of one man, because of two men. Because of Allen Iverson and Dr. J. Because of Allen Iverson and Dr. J, I have more Philly than any other city. I got a rack of Allen Iversons and a rack of Dr. J's and Randall Cunningham, T.O., Reggie White, and I think I got Mike Schmidt too for baseball. This is my thing, man. People talk trash about Eagles fans, and they so crazy and they so wild and whatnot. Have you ever seen Philly fan activity and you went back to reading your book? Has Philly fan activity ever broke out and you just went back to your phone? You might have went back to your phone so you could pay attention without it being obvious so you don't catch a stray. But at no point in my life has Philly fan activity broke out and the experience wasn't enhanced. Never. Not one time. Okay. If you ask me if there was one fan base that I would love to have emulated across these United States, it will be Philly fan. It will be Philly fan. And before they won the Super Bowl, because now we got new content now that they won the Super Bowl. I remember sending my wife a video, and it was just explosions and craziness. And the thing said Philly, whether they win or lose the Super Bowl. And I was like 1,000%. 1,000%. And the thing is, people will riot when they lose. People will riot when they lose. It's the rioting when you win for me. That's what it is for Philly fans. The greatest, one of the purest, most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life is after the Phillies won. The Phillies won. Did you see when a Philly fan climbed the light pole and got knocked off by a beer thrown by a fellow Philly fan? One of the most pure expressions of joy I have ever seen in my life. Somebody was holding a beer. Somebody was holding a beer in celebration of the Phillies winning the World Series. Somebody was holding a beer, saw a fellow Philly fan up on top of the light pole. And he had a choice to make. He said, this is friendly fire. This is somebody like me who's celebrating like me. This is somebody in my city. He could be hurt. Okay? This is a moment of joy. This is a moment of revelry. But I can't help myself. He said, I can't. You know, the same way that we are all celebrating the way that we are, the same way that we all in the same gang. That guy did not die. I don't know why y'all putting that on there. That guy did. Why y'all always want to come here? No, he's fine. No, he just got knocked out off the light pole. That dude is fine. No, he did not die. Y'all wilding. You know, see, why y'all gotta make it something nefarious? Why y'all gotta make it something nefarious? Philly fan, why did they kill him off? Why did they kill him? Nothing happened to him. He fell off the light pole. He sobered up and forgot it ever happened until he logged in and saw that video went viral and became the representative piece of content from the Phillies World Series. I love me some Philly fan, boy. I love me some Philly fan. And the way that they were able to rise to number one, because keep in mind, I got some New York jerseys, a few. I think I have LT. I bought it in the before times. I actually was going to do a video one time. Y'all probably wouldn't want me to do it. I shouldn't even. I was going to do a video one time. I was going to do a members video of jerseys that I bought in the before times that I can never use. Right? Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre were two of the ones that I had. I actually ended up finding a way to use those. Bosa, the Bosa Ohio State was another one that was in there. I found a way to use that one too. But the other ones I got a Clemson jersey y'all never gonna see. I got I don't even want to. I don't even want to. Oh, it's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. Why did I bring it? Oh yeah, because of Lawrence Taylor. Yeah, the Lawrence Taylor that was in the before times. The Lawrence Taylor jersey. So I got a couple of New York jerseys here and there. Dallas, I got some Mavs jerseys. You realize the Cowboys are the one football team. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. I got 31 teams represented in my closet. I can't even do it. I'm sorry. Like, not even for the purposes of completing my collection. There were times that I had one in the cart. There were times I had one in the cart where I was like, you know what, just complete your collection and just go ahead and get. And then I was like, I'm not spending. No, I'm not. I can't even do it. I'm sorry. I can't even do it. The way that the Eagles were able to rise to number one was because I don't have beef with the Eagles like that. I really don't. I hate the Cowboys and Giants so much. You only have but so much hate in your heart. I hate the Cowboys and Giants so much because I grew up in the 80s. I grew up with the LT Bill Parcells Giants. So I hate the Giants more than most. More than most DC fans, I hate the Giants. And obviously I hate the Cowboys. The Eagles beat a team that I just hope beat the Giants and the Cowboys when we're garbage, which is most of the time. So most of the time, our season has been over in week 8, and I'm rooting for the Eagles because I don't want the Giants or the Cowboys to win the division. You know what I mean? So shout out to Philly fans. I ain't mad at you. Beyonce, who is Jewish and Eagles fan, and I love your videos. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate that. But I think that's Jewish. I'm pretty sure that's Jewish. I don't know if you saw The Brutalist. I actually watched The Brutalist last night. Very good movie. Very good movie. I've seen The Brutalist. I'm making my way through the movies. I've seen The Brutalist, Conclave, and The Piano Lesson. The Piano Lesson I was unprepared. I was unprepared. I flew on Piano Lesson thinking it was going to be, another Black History joint. And all of a sudden they start hearing voices, and I said, what the heck is this? I wasn't prepared for a Black exorcist. I just wanted a nice journey into the Black experience of the early 20th century. I was not here for Antebellum Candyman. I didn't sign up for that. It was good. I mean, it was good, but Reed's Room said the Piano Lesson needs to be seen in the theater. Yeah, I was walking around my house just confused. TP, which movie are you talking about? The Brutalist? That is the Brutalist. Then there's The Piano Lesson, and then my wife and I watched Conclave. It was Antebellum Candyman. So I actually watched Lovecraft I watched like half of it. It wasn't like 2 seasons. I think I watched 1 season. It was pretty good. The Ghost of the Yellow Dog. Yeah. It was a lot going on in that movie. It was a lot going on in that movie. All right. Let me keep going. I care. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Margot Robinson. Thank you. Gato, shout out to you, man. Always. You're always coming through. I appreciate you, Gato. I appreciate you, Gato. Shh. Thank you. Thank you for that. Richard Wade, much appreciated. Much appreciated. By the way, if you got your memberships from El Gato or Richard Wade or any other the folks that have given gifts earlier, send them a thank you, would you please? Robin, love from Philly. Okay, Robin. Congratulations. I know you're enjoying yourself. You hunkered down like I am. Although I'm hunkered down because of the weather. Redskins, I'm old school. I just can't. Yeah, you're not the only one. I have a crush on Dr. J for 40 plus years. I can see that. I can see that. I can see Dr. J being that dude for sure. Love your show. Thanks for all the information you shared to keep up on date on national news and races of the week. Congrats to Philly. Thank you, Lanita. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, Julie. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I'm just released from hospital today. Hi, Reese and Miss Ray. Julie, first of all, wishing you a speedy recovery. I hope I'm wishing you a very speedy recovery and hope that they took good care of you at the hospital and not acting crazy with these charges because we know exactly how that can be. But thankful that you were here and right on time. So thank you so much, Julie. Thank you for that. DC Black Cat Lover. All right, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We need more cats in DC because we damn sure got a lot of rats. I carry a WNBA jersey. I do. You know what? I'm going to get a WNBA jersey just to say I got that before I got a Cowboys jersey. That's what I need to do. Ooh, I just saw the emojis. Yeah, Ivana Tanko. We got some emojis. By the way, we are still working on some more emojis. We definitely are still working on some more emojis. I also meant to put a poll out. Let me do that now. There's a story. Let's see, my channel. I didn't actually. Oh, yeah. So I was mentioning all the videos that I had shot. And I finally was in a place, I finally was in a position where I could say, all right, deal with some administrative things because I have just so many videos to post. Like that I mean, that's the danger when you shoot that many videos is, you know, they are topical. So, you know, you don't want a video to come out 5 days after the thing became news, you know, which is what happens when you shoot that much content, right? So I'm like, I need to chill, post some of the stuff that I've been working on. Some of the stuff I've been working on, I'm really proud of. I want that to, you know, this joint right here about I'm supposed to be chilling. And then they're going to go and pull out from the Black Engineers event. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, it's going to be like this for 4 years? It's going to be like this for 4 years? You know what I mean? Yeah. I just was like, all right, now let me chill. Get my life in order. Let me be a human being and get my life in order. Let me pay some bills. Let me go see my kids. Let me be a decent husband. Let me go talk to my sister. And then, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it's not just that they did that. It's that wow. You know what I mean? That is exactly the kind of thing that I talk about. I'm like, that is exactly the kind of thing when I talk about all of the DEI as an excuse to be racist. Go Browns, go Cavs, trouble. Oh, there's Jerry. At least he put go Cavs in there. At least he put go Cavs in there. Yeah. Y'all don't know Jerry. Jerry came through at the end of last week's with go Browns. And we all had jokes. So at least he put go Cavs, makes it a little better. Yeah. Can't wait to see what office you run for. You know, I used to always say that I did too much dirt to ever run for office. Apparently, that's not possible. Apparently, that's not possible. Maybe. I mean, I'm seeing dismissal of charges for Eric Adams, Rod Blagojevich. You know what I mean? Apparently, I'm all right. But then again, if I ran, I wouldn't be running, you know, based on convincing MAGAs. We act different. We're not like them. Not like us, right? We're not like them. So I would have to be convincing y'all to vote for me, right? They have to convince the MAGAs to vote for them. And the bar for them is set at Mark Robinson. So as long as you are less problematic than Mark Robinson, you know what I mean? You good. You good. If you can make a better public appearance to Herschel, you good over there. It's way different over here. Hello, thoughts on Ezra Klein's Don't Believe Him? I don't believe that I have been acquainted with Ezra Klein's Don't Believe Him yet. It's social. I appreciate you for bringing that to my attention. I will look into it. I will look into it. Hey, Reese, this is my first time catching a live. LaTanya, welcome. I'm very happy to have you here. Here, I'll give you a real Ezra Klein. Don't believe him. Okay. Oh, that's his show. Oh, and he wrote an article. Okay, I'll check that out. I'll check that out when we finish. And welcome, LaTanya. Welcome. Anya, welcome. Welcome. Very happy to have you here. Nancy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. If you got a membership from Nancy, make sure you send her a very hearty thank you. So I was expecting yesterday to post my my Cincinnati video, and that didn't clear. So I said, hopefully it clears today, and I'll post it tomorrow. And then I saw that Rob Smith had to try and interject himself into the Kendrick Lamar situation. Now, y'all know I be on Rob Smith neck. I think the only Black Magas that I have done filthier than Rob Smith is probably Candace. Candace is number one. Rob Smith is a solid number two, I think. Well, not if you include Byron and Tim Scott. Candace, Byron, and Tim Scott would be the top three, and then it would be Rob would be next. Maybe followed soon by Cartier Family. I mean, golly. Cartier Family and Officer Tatum. I don't want to go back there no time soon. But from the looks of things and me just dabbling, there's plenty of material, apparently. So in any event, in any event, y'all wilding about Candace's photo. Y'all be wild about Candace's photo. In any event, I saw that Rob Smith went and weighed in, and of course he was going to call it ratchet. Of course he was going to come for Black women. You knew he had to say something about Serena Williams, because of course. I for one don't know if this makes me old or it's just a sign of the times or what. My level of excitement for the Super Bowl was like a 4 out of 10. At best. Like I was just, bro. Anybody got YouTube TV, and I wish it was I wish this was some kind of a product placement. Hey, YouTube, hit me up. Anybody got YouTube TV? I key played the Super Bowl. Okay. Key plays is basically like their little highlight package, which is ongoing through the game. If you don't want to watch the game, you just keep play through it. It's like the rapid recap. If you watch anything on Amazon Prime, it's like the rapid recap. Bro, I keep playing the damn Super Bowl. That was my level of interest. That was my level of interest, was I keep playing the Super Bowl. I told my wife before the game, I said, my level of interest in the game is like a 4. My level of interest in the halftime is like a 12. I am just here. I have turned into you. I have turned into her. She was more interested in the game. I was like, I'm here for halftime. Not even the commercials. I'm here for halftime. That's it. Wow. Can you imagine how I would have reacted? How my entire life up until a couple years ago would have reacted to 40-year-old me saying, I'm here for halftime. I'm keep playing the game. Because I can't decide, you know what I mean? I can't decide, are we in on the NFL or are we not? You know what I mean? Every time something happens, we decide we out. Oh, I've been out since Kaepernick. Then Jay-Z come in, oh, we back. Oh no, they got the end racism on the end zone. Now we back. Oh no, I can't deal with the Chiefs. The Chiefs owner's wife be wilding. Harrison Butker be wilding. We out. Rest charges, rest calls are off the chain. We out. Now all of a sudden they play the Eagles. We back. I'm like, I don't never know. So I'm like, all right, whatever. You know what I mean? Those the fans that decided that they wanted to boycott because they were so mad about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and their calls. I was like, all right, I'm riding with them. I'm riding with them. You know why? You know why? Because I'm sick and tired of these people always pretending like anything that happens to the NBA is because of woke. Now that the ratings of the NBA are down, it's because of woke. Right? But what happened when the NFL's ratings were down? It wasn't because of woke, right? So their ratings can be down. It's not because of woke, but the NBA's are down, then it's because of woke. Now the NFL got end racism in the end zone and all on the helmets and inspire change and all that, and their ratings are back. Even though they're being more publicly friendly to social justice than ever before. Now it's back. That's not because of woke, but the NBA is because of woke. These people get on my damn nerves. They get on my app. You know who else ratings down? NASCAR. Is that because of woke? Huh? NASCAR ratings, is that because of woke? You know what I mean? And then people will run with this garbage. You know what I mean? People that don't be in this space will run with this nonsense. So I was with the people that said, we're going to boycott because they were mad about the Chiefs. I was like, whatever. Whatever will mess up them ratings. Because I'm sick and tired of these people blaming the NBA for all manner of black people doing anything. So I was not with it. I watched All right. NBA raised it down because they can see the players' faces. It turns white people off seeing us achieve. Well, I'll leave that right there. By the way, while we're at it, one thing that made me laugh, Josh Allen got the MVP over Lamar Jackson, and it said Josh Allen got the first here and damn. Josh Allen got the first here, man, damn MVP ever given out. I was like, oh, that is good. That is really good. I was here for Kendrick's performance. I want to see what he was going to do. Now, I think Kendrick is unbelievable. I think he's an unbelievable artist. At the same time, I don't know that there are not many hip hop artists, right? MCs that I would pay a lot of money to see live. That's just what it is. It's just, as a genre, we don't really give the best live performances. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I mean? I come from a culture that gives us Dipset with half of Harlem standing on stage while they lip sync over a backing track. You know what I mean? We don't really get, ain't no dancing. You know what I mean? Ain't no dancing. Ain't no interesting wardrobes. Ain't no high notes. Yeah, this is not James Brown. This is not James. I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I'm just keeping it. This is my culture. This is my culture. Let's just be honest. As a genre, I'm trying to look at who I would go see. And this is not like nostalgia. Like if you want to go see Nas, because you can listen to you could rap word for word to Illmatic. That's different. I'm talking about people like now in their prime who you would go see. Now, singers, that's different. You're gonna go see SZA or her or somebody, that's different. I'm talking about MCs. Somebody mentioned Chris Brown. Chris Brown be dancing. Chris Brown, singers is a different thing entirely. I'm talking about MCs. We not, you know what I mean? So anyway, you have my excitement for Kendrick coupled with some caution at, you know what I mean, our live performances don't be the best. So it's just those two. So I was excited with concern. I was excited yet concerned. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. That's the one right there. I will go see her. For sure. See, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Number one, that's going to be a lot of nostalgia. And I said nostalgia don't count. Like if you want to go listen and rap together to Enter the 36 Chambers, that's nostalgia. That's totally different than the performance they're giving you now. Not to mention the fact Wu-Tang probably give you like maybe 2 or 3 members who you recognize, and then a bunch of brothers from Long Island. You know what I mean? We don't. Is that you guy? I don't know. It's a middle-aged dude from Long Island. That's all I know. He got a beard. But I tell you what, that's definitely Raekwon. So that's Raekwon, and that's Method Man. Now I'm pretty sure the rest of them is security. They were in security outfits. They were in security outfits, and then they just changed into Timbs and came out wearing Wu-Tang shirts. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Is that Jizza? No, that's security. Yeah, that's a security dude. I can't even do it. I can't even do it. So, Outcast is another one. Well, now Outcast would qualify for the nostalgia, but they because of 3K, and matter of fact, Big Boy is very creative too. Outcast would be one for sure. Outcast would be one for sure. Yeah, I'll give you that one. We got some Childish Gambino. So we get some MC Hammer. Yeah, we get some MC Hammer. All right. I will say this. Busta Rhymes would be pretty good. Busta Rhymes would be pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. I might do Busta Rhymes. The Roots, see, with the Roots don't count. Roots don't count because they have a band. It's like a bunch of different. It's like the Roots is an experience. Like the Roots performing is an experience. You know what I mean? They have made experience part of their thing, part of their brand. So yes, I will go see the Roots, but they're not even who I'm talking about right now. Okay, all right. We need it. Hey, it's 9:22. Okay. Kendrick was a yeah, he was a 10 out of 10. He was a 10 out of 10. He was a 10 out of 10. He did not like us. He teased it. He did all right. He did DNA. Kendrick has a lot more. In preparation for Kendrick, I was playing a lot of Kendrick over the weekend. He has a lot more, like, he's accumulated joints. Kendrick has joints now. He's accumulated a lot of joints now at this particular point in time. But what he did was he made the right people angry. He made the right people angry. One of the points that I made in my Rob Smith's video: if Rob Smith reacts that way, you did your thing. If that is how he feels about what he saw, you know what I mean? You good. You good. And he did it in the face of all that we are dealing with right now. Solid. I remember Kendrick coming out. I think it was 2020 when he did All Right. When that 2020, when he came out with All Right, when he was on top of the cop car. Yeah. I can't see that and not go, someone please call 911. So y'all know I'm immature as hell. Y'all know I'm immature as hell. So I think it was last live where I said Love's gonna bust me out. I don't remember if that was the members or the regulars where I said Love's gonna bust me out, and I just used that inappropriately for no reason. I just say Love's gonna bust me out. I said, hey, are you coming to dinner? Yeah, I'm sorry, sweetheart. And I had to stay late. I had to stay late and finish this project. But I don't know. They're trying to keep us here all night, but Love is gonna bust me out. So yeah, I'll be there. I just say it. You know what I mean? I just say Love's gonna bust me. They don't know what I'm talking about. They never even watch Hurricane. It's just funny to me. But The number of times I have seen somebody fall in my life, or I have seen a breakup happen, or I have seen some kind of lovers quarrel, or whatever the case may be, and then you just hear in the background, someone please call 911. It's me. It was me. It was me. That was me. If you see content on the internet from New York City between 1998 and 2013, if you see 1998 to 2013 content on the internet and you hear someone please call 911, it's your boy. It's your boy. Yeah. He'll never not be funny. I'm sorry. He'll never not be funny. Oh boy. All right. Where was you know what's the funniest thing about the Mark Robinson joint is it was called Nude Africa. And we know how he feels about black people. What were you doing on Nude Africa? You know, why would you be espousing those views on Nude Africa? You know what I mean? I would think if you were going to find a place that would be receptive to that kind of content, it's not going to be Nude Africa. Thank you, Gwen B. Thank you. Thank you, Gwen B. Dennis, shout out. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome to Antoinette. Welcome, welcome. By the way, I have a lot of members' videos to shoot, just stuff that I wanted to drop in. And I will also be posting a video on my second channel. I'll put the link up. Okay. I must have accident. Oh, there we go. I'm going to post a video to my other channel either tonight or early tomorrow. So you guys would love for you guys to check that out. It would be much appreciated. But thank you to Antoinette. The cut-in scene during the uppity debate in your last video had me weak. Thanks for all you do and standing on business. Hated the game. Love halftime. Oh, so Tony P, you hate because you hated to see the Eagles win, or it was just a bad game. I can see either way. Shout out, Tony. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. All right. Reese, that Cartier piece still got me heated. I didn't even really dig into them calling Michelle Obama a hoe. They call Michelle Obama a hoe also in that video, and I didn't dig in the way I should have. Like, I saw that in the replay. That should have been brought up, but I apologize for that. I texted they have called the police. ICE and said that an African broke into the building and is holding it hostage. Is that a thing that people are doing? Anita, what y'all got going on over there? Gibbs fan. I'm definitely not a Philly fan and can't root for a division rival. But all those who are saying Jalen Hurts isn't among the elite quarterbacks are now nuts. But hail to the red team Manders. That's funny. I have never in my life rooted for the Cowboys. The Cowboys could play the Monstars for the future of humanity, and I would struggle with that one. Have I rooted for the Giants? I could see a world where I could root for the Giants. It's not happened yet. It hasn't happened yet. Even against the Patriots in two Super Bowls. I didn't like the Patriots, but do I want Eli Manning? Do I want the most mid Super Bowl team of all time, quarterback by Eli Manning, to have a Super Bowl and have these cheese-eating New York fans feel good about themselves? Hell no. Another, Brendan Miller's 5 Reasons Trump Will Fail. I need to check that out. That actually has been suggested to me. So I do need to check that out. Miss Val Hampton. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Val. Miss Val. Miss Val, thank you. I appreciate that. You see Matt Gates tweet about the halftime show and Brian Taylor Cohen's response. It was the stuff of legends. I think I did. I was not on social media. I damn sure wasn't on Twitter. Are you kidding me? I was barely even watching the game. So you think I wanted to see the Twitter response to, let's see, Matt Gates Cohen. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. All right. You see that stern, quick rebuke response to the Kanye t-shirt stunt versus a response to the Muskie high salute? That's true. That's a good point. Y'all be suggesting some good stuff, man. You're right about that. He did not. Wait a minute. Hold up. What's the song called? Is it on his YouTube page? Hold on, let me see. Is it this song? Is it this one with Big Sean? Is it this song with Big Sean? The Beautiful Scars? What is it called? Is it Tantrum with Joyner Lucas? I don't believe that. He did one with Joyner and Big Sean. Yeah, I'm seeing the two of them. Which one is it? Because I'm seeing, I see Beautiful Scars with Big Sean, and then I see Tantrum with Joyner Lucas. Y'all let me know. Hey. All right, I'm gonna say this and I gotta go. Because I don't give the kids credit for a lot of things, but one thing I will give the kids credit for. We had like very creative ways of saying something wasn't good. These kids just call it ass, and I love it. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Have you gone on Instagram? You go on Instagram, I go to explore, and you see some of the stuff they suggest to me. It'll just be a picture of D'Angelo Russell and the worst ass across his face. It'll just be or in this case, it'd be Patrick Mahomes. It'd be Patrick Mahomes. It'd be the Chiefs and just the word ass. Or then they'll be like, how ass were the Kansas City Chiefs? And it's just a bunch of women twerking. You kids. A double pack of ass. Yeah, that was a 2-pack of ass. That was always good. Yes. A two pack of ass. Oh. It's Yo, the I think the height of uh the height of the ass experience has to be when Russell Westbrook was with the Lakers. When, when Russell Westbrook was with the Lakers, that was the height of sports comedy. It really was. It you know what I mean? People were never so creative as when Russell Westbrook was with the Lakers. Oh my gosh. All right. Let me go ahead and go. Y'all are killing me. I'll be here all night. Lanita, you're talking about for Elon. Oh, is this going back to the African broker in the buildings holding the hostage? What kind of stunt y'all got going on? I gotta write down this Kanye Elon thing because that is interesting. You guys give me some things to talk about. Okay, I hit T on that. Lady T. If it said cheer for Dallas or hell's freezing over, I'm sorry, people, hell is freezing over. Yeah. You can see that. Was good, fam. Love the content. You need a separate link for donations because YouTube don't do shit. They shouldn't get shit. Thank you, Deshaun. I appreciate that. Hey, shout out to you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you doing that. All right. So let me see. I got this Ezra Klein up here. Trump will fail. Let me pull that up. And then reasons Trump will fail. And then I gotta do the Elon Kanye joint. Now I need to look up Matt Gaetz and Brian Taylor Cohen. You guys are great. I appreciate you guys. I need to get, if you guys have any suggestions. Oh, yeah. By the way, Ms. Ray just put out the Venmo. So I do have a Venmo right there. So you guys can always throw down on the Venmo just in case you wanted to exclude YouTube from the proceedings. So make sure you check that out. Okay. So tomorrow, I will have the Treva. Thank you, Treva. I appreciate you. Treva always come through and sprinkle at the end of the live. I appreciate you, Treva. If you got a membership, one of her gifted memberships, make sure you send her a thank you. So tomorrow I will have my Rob Smith dragging out tomorrow. And then whenever Nashville comes through, whenever my Nashville video comes through, then you, let's see, maybe it came through during the live. Nashville. Why do I keep saying Nashville? Cincinnati. Whenever my Cincinnati video comes through, you'll get that. Nope. Still under review. Yeah, they get on my nerves, man. You know how much there's content on the platform about it. I used video. Whatever. All right. Make me wait till March. You know what I mean? Everybody else got whatever. All right. Welcome, Glenda. Welcome. Thank you. I very much appreciate you being here. So you guys look out for that tomorrow. And as I mentioned, I got a gang of stuff. So you guys gonna be flooded. So be on the lookout for that. And I will be posting quite a bit on the members section, because that way, like now, once I go exercise and I lose all my enhancements, then I post on the member section so that it's not a bit available publicly. You know what I mean? So then I feel like I can be Black Power Ranger in the member section. I try and not do that in the regular section, just to, but the members comes with a warning, and I feel like you have to. There's a box you have to check. By the way, for all you new members, there's a box that you have to check in order for you to be a member, that you're okay with me having no enhancements and having no shape up. So yeah, they have seen some things over there. Yeah, I've shocked myself a couple times over there. They've seen some things. Shout out to all of the mods. Shout out to Dank for rocking with me. Shout out to Miss Ray for rocking with me. Much appreciated. I'm not sure if Mariana's in here today, but shout out to her anyway. And for all you guys who helped push the live along and got me off topic for long swaths of time, thank you for your contribution. Welcome, D. Collins and John and Taylor. Thank you, Nix. Thank you very much, Pam, the winner in the clubhouse at the very beginning. She threw the gauntlet down. Thank you for that, Pam. Welcome, Rocky, Shanzi. Thank you, Karen. Welcome, Ronnie IQ. Thank you, City Don. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, TP. Thank you, Eugenia. Thank you, Lady T. Thank you, Therese. Thank you, Princess Z. Thank you, BG. Welcome, Lisa K. Thank you to Lola. Very much appreciated. Shout out to my native Washingtonian. Still Mr. Shrimp Boat. Welcome to Quentin. Welcome, Denise. Thank you. This is really happening. Thank you to Teresa. Thank you to Snack Panther. Thank you to Quentin. I do want to send a thank you to Rice Street. Thank you to Jill. Thank you, I Care. Thank you, Margot. Thank you, El Gato. Thank you, Shh. Thanks to Richard. Shout out to Robin. Robin, stay off them light poles because they will throw stuff and knock you off those light poles. Friendly fire. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Lanita. Oh, Julie. Yes, you know what, Julie? Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Julie, and still hope you're feeling better. I want to double down on the wishes, well wishes that I gave you last time. Now, where was I? I lost my place. Oh, there we go. DC Black Cat Lover, release some of those cats. We shouldn't have this rat problem. We got a DC Cat Lover as active as you are. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you, I Care. Oh, a WNBA jersey. I do need to look into that. WNBA jersey. Okay, there we go. Too bad. I could have got a Mystics jersey back in the day. They are ass now. So there you go. Ivana Tinkle, thank you to Jerry. The obligatory Go Browns, Go Cavs. Sue Chef, love the name. Thank you. Welcome, Stick Shift. Thank you, Miss Social, and for the suggestions. Thank you for that. Thank you to Latanya. Welcome, Anya. Thank you to Nancy. Thank you, Snack Panther. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Dennis. Welcome, Antoinette. Thank you to Tony. Thank you to Diva. Thank you to Lanita. Thank you to Gibbs Fan. Miss Val, thank you. Thank you to Tevis. Thank you to MJ B-Set. My man T Garnett, who got me ready to laugh at this Will Smith video. I would play it for you, but YouTube don't like the music. They'll get you in a second for that. Miss Social back again. Johnny Alexander, welcome. Let's see. We got Deshaun. Thank you very much, Deshaun. Of course, thank you to Treva. Welcome to Glenda. Is this channel woke or DEI? Well, it's definitely DEI. That's no question. Is it also woke? I guess so. I mean, they can't define woke. You know what I mean? They can't define woke. So anything that's remotely progressive, they'll just call woke. So I think we would be both. It's the post-woke DEI CRT channel. That's how. You know what? I should put some of that in my. I should put some of that in my description. I should put some of that in my description. Like when people ask me what my channel is about, I should call it a post woke CRT channel. I like that. Thanks, Tony. Buzz, shout out to you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Kanye is a Trump fanboy and self-proclaimed Yahtzee. They can all consume a sizable satchel of. Well done. Well done there. Get the Angel Reese jersey and special at McDonald's. Actually, my family just came back with the Angel Reese special at McDonald's. Yeah, I even have to ask them to do that. Yeah, they got me. All right. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Shout out to everybody who did the who went beginning to end, who went coast to coast. I appreciate you guys for doing that. And welcome to Zelina. I think it's Zelina 13. And if I got that right on the first try, I'm all that. Appreciate you guys so much for rocking with me. This was one of the most well-attended lives we've ever done. So thank you guys for doing that. It might be election night will always be number one, but we getting there. We getting there. You know what I mean? We have had the 2 biggest premieres we have ever had on this channel in the last week. So shout out to y'all for that. Shout out to y'all for keeping the engagement and the conversation going, and of course Miss Ray for herding all of the cats, all that's necessary in these streets on YouTube. So thank you. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Pretty early for the first one. I'm planning to do the first one at noon. Right now, I'm planning to do the first one at noon right now. And no later than 2. It'll be either noon or 2. I'm thinking it'll probably be at noon. But be on the lookout for the notification for that. And we blickety black. Yeah, that's gonna be. If you know I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm blickety blickety. I'm black, y'all. You know that's in that video. Oh, you know that's in that video. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the premiere. Much love. Take care of yourselves and each other. And welcome to Braveheart. Shout out to you, Braveheart. Much appreciated. All right.